A handful of states are driving the American economy like an economic Avengers squad. Who's really creating America's wealth? Is it Wall Street's financial empire, Silicon Valley's $4 trillion tech machine, or Texas pumping out 1.7 billion barrels of oil a year? Just a few states account for over half of America's $29 trillion GDP, and some of them are richer than entire countries. Number 10. New Jersey. GDP, $853 billion. Population, just 9.3 million. The Garden State capitalizes on its prime location right next to New York City and Philadelphia. It's home to over 20 Fortune 500 companies, including Johnson & Johnson, Merck, and Prudential Financial, making it one of the nation's top biotech hubs. The Port of New York in New Jersey is the second busiest port in America, handling 8 million shipping containers annually, with billions of dollars in goods flowing through New Jersey's docks. Newark Liberty International Airport is one of the largest air cargo hubs in the country. The median household income is $97,000, well above the national average of $75,000. Number 9. Washington. GDP, $860 billion, with a per capita GDP exceeding $118,000, one of the highest in the nation. 3 companies alone, Microsoft, Amazon, and Boeing, generate hundreds of billions in annual revenue and employ tens of thousands. Seattle is known as the cloud capital, with tech startups everywhere. Washington exports over $50 billion worth of goods annually, making it a top exporting state with major trading partners in Canada, China, and Japan. Agriculture is strong too. It's the nation's #1 apple producer, cranking out 10 billion apples a year. The state has no personal income tax, but its sales tax is among the highest in the country. Number 8. Georgia. GDP, $889 billion. The Atlanta metro area has over 6 million people and hosts the headquarters of more than 16 Fortune 500 companies, including Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, Home Depot, and UPS. Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport consistently holds the title of the world's busiest airport, serving over 100 million passengers annually. Thanks to generous tax incentives, Georgia has become the Hollywood of the South, with over 400 TV shows and movies filmed there in 2024, adding billions to the economy. Agriculture generates over $70 billion in annual value, with major production in poultry, peanuts, and pecans. The median household income is around $71,000. Number 7. Ohio. GDP, $933 billion. Population 11.8 million. It's still one of America's top manufacturing states, supporting over 680,000 manufacturing jobs. It ranks 3rd nationally in automotive-related manufacturing. Toledo and Dayton are home to numerous manufacturing powerhouses. Healthcare giants, led by Cleveland Clinic and Ohio Health, drive a medical and biotech industry generating hundreds of billions in annual revenue and employing nearly 900,000 people. Columbus is home to Ohio State University, one of the largest and most influential public universities in America. The median household income is around $66,000, with an average home price below $225,000, extremely affordable. Number 6. Pennsylvania. GDP, breaking the $1 trillion mark. Population 12.9 million. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are the dual engines. Philly brings financial, biotech, and healthcare firepower with the University of Pennsylvania, Comcast, and Jefferson Health. Pittsburgh has transformed from Steel City into a hub for healthcare, robotics, and advanced manufacturing, led by UPMC and Carnegie Mellon University. Thanks to the Marcellus Shale, Pennsylvania is one of America's top natural gas producers, pumping out billions of cubic feet daily. Agriculture contributes over $7 billion annually. It's the nation's #1 mushroom producer, growing over 500 million pounds a year. The median household income is around $72,000, with an average home price below $260,000. Number 5. Illinois. GDP, $1.1 trillion. Population 12.6 million. Chicago contributes over 80% of the state's GDP. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange and futures exchanges handle trillions of dollars in global commodity trading annually. Manufacturing remains a vital pillar, especially in machinery, chemical products, and food processing. Illinois is America's largest soybean-producing state. O'Hare International Airport sees over 80 million passengers annually and has one of the nation's largest rail networks. It's home to 37 Fortune 500 companies, including Boeing, Caterpillar, Allstate, and Walgreens. The median household income is around $75,000, with an average home price just under $260,000. Number 4, Florida. GDP, $1.7 trillion, population over 22 million, the third most populous state in America. It welcomes over 137 million visitors annually, with Disney alone drawing around 58 million visitors. The aerospace industry is booming. Kennedy Space Center is at Cape Canaveral, where SpaceX and Blue Origin launch their rockets. The Port of Miami and Port Everglades handle billions in international trade, especially with Latin America and the Caribbean. Agriculture contributes nearly $9 billion annually, led by oranges, sugarcane, and tomatoes. With no state personal income tax, it attracts retirees, remote workers, and wealthy migrants from high-tax states. The median household income is around $67,000. Number 3, New York. GDP, $2.3 trillion. If New York were an independent country, it would rank among the top 10 largest economies in the world. New York City is the crown jewel. Wall Street, the New York Stock Exchange, and NASDAQ trade trillions of dollars daily. The finance and insurance industry accounts for over 28% of the state's GDP. Media, healthcare, real estate, and tech giants are everywhere, from NBC Universal and Warner Brothers Discovery to cutting-edge research at Cornell University and Mount Sinai. The healthcare industry employs over 1.3 million people. Per capita GDP exceeds $117,000, number 1 in the nation. The median household income is around $80,000. Number 2, Texas. GDP, $2.7 trillion, population over 30.5 million, the second most populous state in America, adding over 450,000 people from 2023 to 2025. No state personal income tax. It's the nation's top crude oil producer, pumping out over 1.7 billion barrels annually, while dominating in natural gas and wind energy. Austin has become one of America's top tech hubs, attracting Tesla, Oracle, and Apple, with over 6,500 tech companies. Houston controls energy and aerospace, home to NASA's Johnson Space Center and ExxonMobil. Dallas-Fort Worth is a financial and commercial powerhouse. Texas leads the nation in livestock, cotton production is tops, and agriculture adds over $25 billion annually. The median household income is around $75,000, with an average home price below $330,000. Number 1, California. GDP, $4.1 trillion. If California were an independent country, it would be the 5th largest economy in the world, surpassing the United Kingdom and India. Silicon Valley contributes hundreds of billions, home to Apple, Google, Meta, and Netflix headquarters. California generates over 50% of global venture capital. The Hollywood entertainment machine keeps raking in billions, with Los Angeles remaining the global capital of film, TV, and streaming. Agriculture generates over $51 billion annually, including almonds, grapes, strawberries, and dairy, supplying nearly a third of the nation's vegetables and 2/3 of its fruits and nuts. The aerospace and defense industry is massive, with Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman leading research and production in Southern California. Population, 39 million, with the most highly educated workforce in America. The median household income is around $91,000, but average home prices in San Francisco and Los Angeles are close to $800,000 or higher. From the tech campuses of Palo Alto to the studios of Burbank, from Central Valley Farms to the bustling port of Long Beach, California's cash just keeps flowing.